Hey guys, welcome to a new video. As you guys see from the title, I'm going to be breaking down Nadia Dawood's funnel regarding her new coaching offer. Let me get straight into it because why not? But literally kind of new approach to the video series. So I'm creating a new video series called Dream 100, where I'm basically be breaking down the funnels of the 100 people that I want to work with, dream clients, quote unquote. Guys, comment below if you guys want any funnel breakdowns from anyone specifically, but like I'll be like creating like my own personal series of people that I really like, that I would love to work with. Nadia Dawood is one of them. She's iconic. But yes, let me show you results of what I've been recently doing. This is what we've made from a recent client. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, I'm not selling anything. This is all from personal POV, so I'm going to be breaking down her funnel, but like, guys, don't take everything I say with word. Like, she may be doing it a little bit differently. This is from outside POV. I don't work with her, so like, this is just from assumptions that I've seen a lot, breaking down people's funnels and like working with my own clients and seeing what funnels they've been doing, or like we've been helping them do. Basically, the YouTube series is basically for opportunities. So anyone who's interested, connect and just give me like a DM or like message me on Instagram. It's for network and it's to find my talent. So I'm still looking for my star girl. I think you guys can see like it's in the picture on my YouTube, like YouTube, what do you call it, thumbnail? But yeah, still trying to find the person who can make me $1 million a month, but I'll get there soon. So goal for this year is 100k, 600k a year. Already told you about the series, Dream 100 series. Basically just trying to tell you guys like who my dream clients are, and like it will keep me consistent. Personal, just got married, alhamdulillah, partnering up with my business. My partner is my business partner now, which is great. Q2 focus is basically bagging clients in education. Either taking a majority or minority up front. ICP is anything in education, but it has to be like good coaches, like none of the whole like, I'm not gonna speak about it, but you know how the coaches have been nowadays, and we're not gonna work with those type of people. And I'm gonna be documenting the process because you guys need to come along. Q3, we're basically trying to like lock in with like clinics. I think I spelled clinic wrong, but just trying to lock in with clinics. Trying to it will be like things that we've learned from webinars or scaling offers. It will be applied into clinics because we can charge higher, and that is going to be what we're going to be doing for Q3. So yeah, so you guys obviously came from Nadia Dawood, so let me actually create that video. But yeah, so Nadia Dawood, she's basically social media creator / market social media agency owner. She makes around 20 to 30k by her social media age. She maybe, I'm underestimating, but I believe it's 20 to 30k. And now she wants to coach others. And I'm going to be explaining why she has completely aced it. Completely aced it regarding like how to launch a coaching offer. Because she's doing things that, especially because she's UK based as well, people in the UK are not doing what she's doing. She's making a lot of money from it. Like, I'm going to tell you guys how. So she's basically had 5 years past experience from her agency. She's been documenting it for a very long time. She's been on platforms. Her platforms, she's been on them for like 4 years plus, I believe. 300k followers on all social media platforms, on both short form and long form. Her YouTube is solid. I'm going to explain like why this is just so great. She's an expert in the industry, someone who actually knows what she's talking about, and she did not rush the coaching at all. So what she was doing previously before this coaching offer is that she just posted just her documenting her lifestyle, giving people other tips. And I know for fact she probably got hundreds of thousands of DMs of people trying to help tell you like, can you teach me? And she never ever gave in because she took time, and this has now led to her to build such trust and a loyal fan base. People follow her because she actually gets free information. She's been doing it for years. She never offered coaching after 1 month of being an agency owner. She never offered coaching after making her first 10k. No, she took her time, really locking in with social media marketing, her marketing agency, to now actually coach people. So it shows like she doesn't have to worry about too much. Like, I really recommend this to anyone. If you already have a brand, take your time to actually create that coaching offer. Coaching offers can bring you a lot of cash very quickly. The long term, if you don't have like a solid fan base or like followers, it's gonna go up and then it's gonna crash right down. That's literally what's happened to people that have worked with before. This whole peak, you can get these 100k months, but the next month can be a 10k month, like, because you were just so quick of it. You take your time, document it, be intentional. If you want long-term wealth, take your time when it comes to building your audience, because nobody's gonna be going to you when they've already seen you for a couple months. Like, no, you want to take your time when it comes to posting. But yeah, that's just a couple tips, and I'm going to basically telling you guys how I will increase her conversion with up to 30% with no ads. The step for the video is basically to be breaking down what she's currently doing and how you guys should just copy it, because it is so easy to imply. So I'm just like, keep watching how it's working and how I can personally increase it to 30%. This is like convenient, but you know, I say conventional, I mean conservative, sorry. Conservative, but yeah. So yeah, first step is what she's currently doing. So I'm going to break it down a short form strategy, and I'm going to tell you guys it's very, very easy. This is for someone who has built a brand, who has so loyal followers, who hasn't sold anything to them yet, but like they've built such a solid base that people know that they're an expert. That is the thing when it comes to like coaching or mentoring. You want to be the expert, you want to present as a pro, right? And it's really hard to do that when you've already been posting like your like to your audience for not that long. Like, this is what, like, for most people that I broke down in my previous videos, these guys have been posting for years, right? And then they transitioned, and it's gonna make you so much money in the long term. Like, the people who may have like just been posting for a short time, and they like start doing coaching, yeah, it's great. Like I said, you can get the most cash the best, but like the quickest, I mean, in the long term it's gonna crash. So yeah, it's for her, it's very easy because of the fact she's really got like 300k followers. She don't need to like worry about her content too much, because she ain't gonna worry about all that. So it's two things. Talking head. So she sets up a camera, talks to the sisters, says, damn, like, I used to think that I had to work a regular 9 to 5, and then she talks about, now look at me, I'm making 10 to 15k a month, and I've been doing that for 2 years. Simple as that. So she's just personally speaking, right? And this is something that, of course, some people can say it's hard. It is, but you just need to continue to talk, and you'll get better. Like, if you're an expert in your industry and you don't know what to say on camera, yes, you do. Like, just give tips as in like you are speaking to your old self. That's all you need to do. And post. You can post hundreds of videos like that, because it's very easy, isn't it? Especially for someone who maybe like for someone from this video, they started from zero and they want to get to now they're making good money, or they were making good money, they're making good money now and they started from zero. Why would you not speak to the person that you needed to hear when you were at zero? Just become that person. Really like envision that person, and your content will be amazing. And then B-roll. So simple before and after. It really humanizes you when you do B-roll. Like, this whole idea that, hey, I started from zero. I was exactly like you, the person who's watching this on the other side of the phone. I started from zero. I'm a mother. I think she came from divorced parents. And someone's like that. I'm like, this is really relatable. And then she's like, I'm making 20k a month. They're like, wait, what? If for someone like that, so regular, quote unquote, can now make that amount of money, why can't I? Right? And when you create B-roll like this, it literally makes you like subconsciously a bridge, right? So someone consumes that type of content, they will now want to go to you, because they're like saying like, how on earth did she get there? And then you're like, hey, if you want to get there, I can help you. And it's just such easy content. All you need is a couple clips, like, of you looking younger, or like maybe broke, or quote unquote, and you just post it after. You got nice cars now, you're living a good life, you're traveling. That's it. It's honestly the most famous type of content on Instagram, but it works the best, and it will work for a very long time. And you can post like that. So yeah, content is very easy for her, because she already has a loyal audience. ICP know who they like. ICP already following her. They've been following her. I've followed her for like about like 2 years, like 3 years now. And I'm like, oh my God, she needs to launch coaching, and she took her time with it. I'm like, people like, they're quick. You don't think the minute she launches this, people obviously went to her immediately, because they've been asking her, right? So content is so easy for someone like this. And if you want to get to this position of like, you don't have to worry about like getting leads. You just got to build out that followers, build out that audience, build out that. So you like, when you do eventually sell to them, their hands already in their pocket, innit? So yeah. Basically, just from her Instagram, she does a call to action. So it's like a mini story, and then she says comment info, and then we'll send you more details, and I'll show you like what she sends. And what I'm just like some tips that I would say is that she should change her CTA for a lot of her posts. You can see which post she's actually doing well. So like for instance, now if someone comments info, you want your next video to say comment agency, and then I'll send you this. From there you'll be able to like detect like which content is actually going the best, and like you can then replicate it. So it's a little tip for anyone. But yeah, ManyChat, if you guys don't know about ManyChat, like let me know. I'll be happy to like share more details about it, specifically info, and then you get an automated DM. So this is what they send over, basically just mentorships for you open. This isn't information, it's get the guidance, you know, all of that. I recommend a shorter message just because people, you know, the thing about friction, you want it to be low. But honestly, it is working for her, because I know for a fact she doesn't really care like about getting as many leads. She rather, it's a really intentional program, which I really enjoy. So yeah, it's a great message. Then from there, I'm gonna be basically breaking down what she's actually doing. So first step, we got a simple funnel, and I'm going to be telling you guys why this is making so much sense for you guys. Don't need to make your funnel so complicated, showing all these messages. No, do you know why? First, let's go back. She's already built an audience, and second, these are the best type of things to do. These are the best type of funnels to do if you just want to test things out. It's great minimum value funnel, best way to validate the offer. So it's the easiest way. Like if you just want to build something, you're not really sure like if it's gonna work or not, do something simple, right? Best way to validate, and you get early feedback and collect data really quickly. So you see how many people sign up. You see all these things, right? And it's just really easy. Like if you want it to be like that, you want to implement it in your business with a click of a finger, this is the best type of way. So just literally just the sign up page, learn more about your social media. I'm going to tell you guys like why it's working so well as well. Full name, email, phone number, and then what country they're from. Great. Okay. So no VSL, no ads, just a polished sales price. It's literally just a simple application, very little friction. Why wouldn't someone sign up? After that, they get a thank you page. I'm going to be basically explaining what she can do other than this. But yeah, let's continue. And then Bosh. Oh, my computer's been about today. Sorry. But yeah, so what she's doing that's in the people in the UK are not doing and need to start doing is that she has a setter. So if someone you sign up, 10 minutes later, someone's calling you. Why does this work so well? It's the best way regarding like, if you want the quickest way to make a sale, like really sieve out those people who aren't serious, this is the best way to do it. You guys need to start implementing in your business right now. Find a setter that can call up your leads, and you are going to double your money. I'm telling you now, you're going to double your money. So 10 minutes later, someone calls you. Best way to get rid of these prospects that like aren't a lady, right? So the setter basically asks you a couple questions. I must have gone through the funnel. Good questions as well, but the 4 main ones is basically, why do you sign up? How well do you know Nalia? How much savings do you have, and where do you see yourself in 6 months? Like those are another questions as well. But it just really sieves out on serious prospects. Like if someone, you need to only ask 2 of these questions. If they're asking lady answers, you could just, that's it, you just ignore them. It just is so great. It's so great because the reason for this is because it's killing dead air, right? Silence is the enemy if you don't talk to your customer within the first 10 minutes because of their inner critique, right? So someone signs up, and then maybe like an hour or 2, they get like another email or something like that. It's much better. It's much like compared to someone who's now calling your customer after 10 minutes. Like, do you know what it does? It could just continue. Like the dead air is gone, right? Like it's so good. Like when I saw this, I was like, oh my days. I was so surprised that someone called me after 10 minutes. So I was like, this is a great funnel, by the way. It's something that you should implement in your business if you're able to. Literally find setters. Message me on Instagram if you want people like that, because I do have access to those people. But yeah, like find a setter, implement to your business straight away. You can get so many more people and like really sieve out those people who aren't serious, especially if you have really intentional coaching or programs, like, and you want to be really, really intentional. This is just so good. Like, you know, because you can even do like a set of commission based, right? You don't need to pay them up front. So yeah, and when you get rid of that inner critique, i.e. that dead air, it just creates like more urgency for the person who signed up. Like when you call them after 10 minutes, Like, they're like, oh shoot, like they're eager, you know, like they're still like at the high level when it comes to emotion. I'm going to explain that later on. But yeah, so if they're qualified, she basically books them a call with closer, sends them an email with free course and things to do before hopping on the call. So it's simple as that. So it's basically this information, like make sure you come with like a notebook and pen. We're looking for serious people, so don't come if you're not serious. And then plus a free course, so also like it gives someone another high level. Like, damn, I'm really ready for this, right? And it's great. So this is the email from the closer. Simple email, just to agree that they're a thing. And then you get a this is the email from the closer, and then you get an email saying your intro is confirmed. And then this is 2 hours before the call, and then from there you get an SMS reminder about joining the call, and then you get an email reminder about joining the call. And in total it's free emails, including like okay, then from there you're getting around 3 emails, and I'm gonna be explaining how this can be better as well. So yes, let me actually give now tips. So regarding the thank you page, it is great, and I'm basically going to be explaining like the actual human emotions when it comes to like buying, getting these customers to actually buy from you, starting from, you know, it being a smart purchase to a let me buy it now, to an impulse, to initial regret, so ignoring it, actually not buying it instead, to like saying like I actually regret buying it as well, buyer's remorse. It's something that no one in selling will ever wants to. You never want someone to get buyer's remorse. So the problem with it just being a thank you page, right, is that our customers is left alone, right? When because for the setter now, someone who called, I didn't know they were going to call me, and that is a big issue, because you know, in the UK, do you know how many spam calls we get? Like, no one wants to, like, a lot of people aren't gonna pick up, unfortunately, just because of that. So all she needs to do is literally say, or like an add-on is say, a setter's gonna call you in 10 minutes just to ask you a couple questions. That already, it's now gonna pre-frame someone. It's gonna be like, oh, let me get ready for a call, right? And it's gonna make such a difference regarding, like, especially the problem when it comes to just having a standard thank you page. It's like people are now gonna still be at the level of like it being a smart thing, or like a craving of like they're still excited, like regarding actually signing up. Their body's still feeling high when they see that, right? So when the setter comes, you just saying this is a 10-minute call. The 10-minute call is gonna be there. She's putting it on the bottom of the thank you page. It just gets someone more excited, and they will feel like a more of an impulse. So yeah, so this is like an alternative. I would say it was done quickly, but it will be something like this. So just success, your application has been reviewed, and then expect a 2-minute call in the next 10 minutes. It just lets them know. Pre-frame someone is most likely to pick up if they see something like this, and then give them like a customer success story, because unfortunately regarding the funnel I didn't see as many success stories, but this does make sense because they did just start up as well, and the setter did mention like a success story at the end after the call just was about to finish. But yeah, like a short video, 2-minute video, 1-minute video, like while you wait, me Aisha, this can be literally a 2-minute video, so the setter is able to call them. So it's just they have no like dead air space, so they have no dead silence, right? They signed up, they're now seeing this, they expect to call in 10 minutes, they now see a video. There's no space for them to like have this inner critique if they should be, oh, I don't know, should I actually do this, and just, you know, like it gives them proper encouragement, gets them at that high, and you want to get them at that high. So yeah, great. So yeah, literally that simple as that. And also for this as well, regarding their messaging, just 2 hours before, I would say it does, because it's green messages, this can affect your conversion just by a little, because obviously UK again, we get spam texts all the time. People are frustrated, so they don't even respond to text anymore. So you can download this software, it's called Bio, and it converts, because it's more like human, less spam, so it basically converts your green messages into blue, and it's a great thing to have. And when you're giving out text, you can also send videos as well. I would recommend for the closer as well to send like a personalized video, just to get to know, like, hey, introduce myself, my name is Iman, like, excited to speak to you, so someone feels less guilty. They feel really guilty if they don't end up joining that call. When you give that human interaction, you're closing out, sending a video, basically explaining like, hey, my name is Iman, nice to meet you, really excited for this call, just let me know, like, if you have any questions before. 10 seconds. If you guys want a script, also message me. But yeah, 10 seconds, you're closing, send a video. why would someone not hop on the call? They're like, damn, like someone's actually waiting for me. When you have that, like, damn, someone's actually waiting for me, then we kind of peek by, don't show up. The show up rate really increases. So yeah, like I said, literally where I said that. But yeah, so I'm basically taking you guys like one tip specifically on what she should do regarding like this funnel. I can see that she doesn't really want to be publicizing it too much, because it is a very simple funnel. We've got people calling and stuff. So this is something that I would call personally, like how she would collect those leaky leads. But yeah, so one email is basically getting sent out, basically talking about her story, for leads who don't pick up, which is really unfortunate, and there's no further free information. And the setter however, does call multiple times and sends a message to ask the lead is still up for it, which is really great. Like, having a setter in place of your mentor program, it can make you so much cash because it's so quick. Like, all you need to implement is a really good setter, and make them call people like multiple times, text people multiple times. That's all they have to do, and it just converts so much into your business. So I really recommend it to anyone who's able to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving like a personalized tip of what she can be doing, like regarding right now. I can basically increase her conversion, right? And I'm gonna call it Webby Collect 101. So explain her funnel right now. The details collected is the name, email, number. They're perfect for all types of methods regarding like funnel building, regarding trying to test things out, A to B testing. These are the biggest things you guys want to collect. The name, the email, the numbers, because you could do anything with that, right? So try and connect all these things, right? So I'm basically explaining like how she can convert more people regarding the ones who don't pick up. I don't think. Yeah. So yeah. So we're basically gonna start off with the lead magnet. Obviously, she collect the numbers, and then we're gonna call the trial system, right? So what happens to our funnel right now is if they pick up, qualified lead, they will close, or high ticket close, then they get the sale. But what happens if they don't pick up? I'm basically be explaining what she should do regarding that. So it should be automated nurture and email sequence, and then exclusive webinar. And this is something that people are doing now, exclusive webinars, and it just increases your conversion and really helps get all those people who are leaking out your funnel, right? So basically the webinar content is going to be very specific. It's going to be how to get started. It's going to be like a very specific problem when it comes to social media marketing agency. And then you're going to have a really specific solution. And then you're going to offer a really low ticket course, mini course, workshop at the end. And obviously for people who have joined the webinar, it's like a one-time thing. So if they pay for it, they don't. If they pay for it, they pay for it. If they don't, they're not going to see it again, right? And it is great, because imagine now someone who doesn't qualify or who doesn't end up picking up. What are you doing with them? Like, unfortunately, they're just coming out leads. But these are people who are great. They obviously signed up for a reason. So don't ever forget that. So having like an exclusive webinar where you're only speaking to those people directly that signed up and weren't able to get closer involved, and then offering them this, it just really gives you the benefit of the doubt. And it can also help you find out the objections that you faced, which can be converted into emails, which is great as well. So you've now done this webinar, you've been able to speak to people who weren't qualified, who weren't serious, who maybe didn't have enough money, etc. You're able to find out, because these are your perfect ICP. These people already signed up, right? So these people are the perfect people to condition or like understand, okay, what did I do wrong, what did I do right, and speak to them. Actually, like most of them, one to many, and it's great. It's actually great. And from there you get it's just easier to progress them to the higher ticket, because imagine now they take this in a 3-minute course, they're able to change their life. The goal for coaching is LTV. You really want to increase the LTV with someone, and what that looks like is like, hey, like someone who's bought this course, how long do I want them to be with me? How much should I be taking from them that can make me the most money? Because okay, with a previous client now, who worked in property, right? Like how I'm going to use an example, like how long, so they've now taken your course, okay, they've now done the things that you want them to do. What happens next? And you want to be the person who holds their hands until their end. Like that is literally the goal. So it's literally great. It's great to like offer like something like low ticket or like mid ticket, just so someone sticks with you for the longest amount of time. Because when you think about it, like when you want the client success to be really successful, how far do you want them to go? Ask yourself. That should be the first question you ask yourself when doing a mentor program. So yeah, like from there you'll be able to like find out like what you should be charging, like, and like when these people are already in your system, make sure you collect them. So webinars are really, really great. So yeah, the key to success, it should be your call to action rate, and then the email rate should be also high. Webinar attendance should be 25 to 35%, and then low ticket conversion should be around 15 to 25%. Literally, your strategy is specifically designed for the segment of the audience, which is really, really great. So yeah, why this webinar is like designed for them is that one problem, like how to get people started with social media. Solution, give them that, oh my day, that's so smart, and like why it works. You're not losing leads who don't answer. Student success stories build trust and social proof. The webinar creates urgency and community. Low ticket offer creates ascension path back to your main ticket offer. I'm great for starting out to understand more objections, but like I said, it can be turned into emails. I'll be like saying things that I've already said, but yeah. Hopefully you guys have taken this in. If you guys want the link to this, like let me know. But yeah, that is all I got today. That's it. Bye. Hope you guys have a nice day.